Brought to you by DK Audio.
How Economics Works. The Concepts Explained by DK. Read by Elliot Fitzpatrick. Introduction. Economic news is at least as prominent as political news. Governments and national leaders can be replaced, sometimes with astonishing swiftness. This is not because they upset political allies or fail to defend their country's borders. Rather, it is often due to their mishandling of public finances, underestimating inflation, causing a run on their currency, or crashing the stock market. Such events or processes are difficult to fathom without at least some knowledge of economics. When world-changing events, such as the global financial crisis of 2007 to 2008, turn out to be rooted in transactions involving credit default swaps, collateralized debt obligations, or other mysterious financial instruments, even professional investors are puzzled. However, economics is not just about governments and financial experts, but also households and businesses. These groups are all driven by the same basic financial forces, the need to have the resources, money in particular, to buy and sell products and services, and to control those resources. The origin of the word economics is itself uncomplicated. It comes from the ancient Greek term oikonomia, or household management. So, behind what can often seem like impenetrable technical jargon, economists essentially study how to live within a budget while maximizing prosperity, something that is as important for individuals and their families as it is for nation-states and major corporations. How Economics Works provides an accessible overview of economic theory and demystifies the key concepts of finance. Chapter 1 defines the basic terms used in economics, such as scarcity, utility, and rational choice, while Chapters 2 and 3 explain how markets work, microeconomics, and how governments run their economies, macroeconomics. Chapters 4 to 6 look at different schools of economic thought and at international trade and finance. Fundamentals of Economics. Economics is rooted in fundamental concepts such as scarcity, utility, and rationality. Economists use these as tools to analyze how individuals and societies make choices when resources are limited. What is economics? Economics is, at root, the study of incentives, how people get what they want or need. Stephen D. Levitt, American economist, and Stephen J. Dubner, American journalist, Freakonomics, 2005. Economics is the study of how goods and services are produced and delivered, and why individuals, businesses, and governments make the spending decisions they do. Scarcity. Central to economics is the notion of scarcity, or being in short supply. If everyone always had what they wanted, there could be no economists, because economists study demand, what people want, and supply, what people produce, both of which are reactions to scarcity. Because people have wants or needs, there is a market for what they lack, which means an opportunity for producers to supply it. Likewise, producers require things such as premises and equipment to produce their goods, which are opportunities for more producers. The economy is the total number of exchanges between consumers and producers in a given area, which could be local or global, and includes a whole host of contracts between investors who lend money and firms, and all of the economic activity stimulated by taxation and government spending policies. Developing resources. Today, economists advise firms and governments on how to...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?